Hi everyone, welcome. Today is the day where we're gonna be talking about Ukrainian Americans in US and why Ukrainian Americans have such a strong preference for President Trump to be re-elected. So that's the topic. If that is something you do not want to listen about, you don't want to know about it, feel free to leave and enjoy your evening. This video is for those who are curious, want to know, and are looking forward to this discussion tonight. So, as many of you know, yesterday we attempted Trump's rally here in Michigan, and um, boy, I want to tell you one thing for sure. You can fake a lot of things. You can create fake news. You can pretend being somebody else. But one thing you cannot ever fake. Guess what it is? It's passion. You cannot fake passion once and for all. You cannot do it. So, what I saw yesterday at Trump's rally 2020 in Lansing, Michigan, I saw dedication, resilience, and incredible passion to stand for what is right. That was so outstanding. I'm going to share just a few minutes. Soon you're going to see our full video from Lansing event, Lansing rally. But today I just want to share with you um, impressions, afterthoughts. I was going to go live last night. I was so on fire, so overwhelmed with emotions and everything that's been going on. But guess what? By the time the rally was over and we were able to get back to our car and get home, first of all, by the time the rally was over, we still have another hour to get to our car because of so many people and everything that was going on. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people had attended, made the effort. So all of us became icicles. The only thing that was on your mind when you got home, except for excitement, was just to take a hot bath and soak up and get warm and get some rest because it took at least 7 hours, the whole event. Getting there, spending time, and then going back. So that is why I'm sharing that, you can do a lot of things. You can pretend about something and be polite. You can lie to people about certain things. But guess what? In the end, people will know who you are and what you stand for, regardless. Passion can be learned and cannot be faked. It's something you either have in your heart and you don't feel hunger, you don't feel rain on your skin, you don't feel icicles, you don't feel the wind. You can not go to the bathroom for hours or you prefer not to. You can hold this all in and not even feel it. But it takes it does take tons of passion and dedication to show up and and stand with what you're standing for. It's easy to have a fake profile online and go and bully somebody. I had to delete some comments today, even though overall comments are positive. It takes no effort. Every single person can be a keyboard warrior, okay? Every single person with fake face or no face, uh, no number, no name can be a keyboard warrior. It takes nothing from you. Who is agreeing with me? But it's a whole different ball game to be bold and to decide to come out there and support. Things I saw yesterday were absolutely incredible. I told you guys, I saw all kinds of people being strong and toughing it out. Not a single person in the crowd was complaining about the weather. Okay, people said we don't care. We just want to be here. We want to, one girl in particular said, I just want to be somewhere where I'm not harassed for my beliefs. I just want to feel the unity. And once you made it through the line, first of all, the conversations were uplifting. uh, it was the incredible spirit of people that want to lead a free life, that want to be decision makers for their life. They don't want government or somebody else tells them what they need to do. Okay, and therefore they were there. They do understand that freedom is not free, and of course there were a lot of people who served. Always, Trump always shows his support for that, for the veterans. And to me, all these people in line were heroes. They were mothers with kids. They were older people. I felt embarrassed for myself, for even doubting whether I could make it with 20,000 people. I'm slightly claustrophobic. I do not like a lot of people around me. But I saw older people. I saw people with disabilities, people in wheelchairs. I saw elderly and lots of young people. So it was a big mix, and it was miles, which looks like miles. Maybe it was mile or two, or mile and a half, or three-fourths of a mile. I didn't count, but the line had never ended. So this is what we call passion. There is, you may like or not like Trump or somebody else, but one thing you have to admit: for people to show up like that, you gotta be somebody. Ain't nobody getting up from their comfortable bed, asking for a day of work, taking their child over from a very important Zoom meeting for a very important appointment. You have to be courageous to do these things. You have to put effort to show up. And so all these people who showed up didn't just come there because on a rainy, windy afternoon, they ran out of things to do. Who is agreeing with me on that? Definitely, that was not the reason. There was a major reason. They are passionate about their country, they are passionate about their future. And that is exactly why they took the effort to show up. So, with that being said, this is a live video. Thanks to my moderators for keeping the chat clean. I had not read that message, but I trust my moderators because they have one thing that extra left don't have, and that is common sense. Yes. Welcome everybody. I'm going to say hi. I just wanted to share a little bit about yesterday's event before we go all the way into it. And I want to say thank you for the first super chat from Bill Howard. And he says, Unity, yes. Well, I tell you what, Unity was amazing. I'm so glad my phone was somewhat working and I was able to show you Iranians for Trump, Assyrians for Trump, and all kinds of other people. Uh, I was a little bit worried that the video won't be saved, as it is, they will try to keep the virus down, so for safety reasons. But so glad I got that for you guys. So thank you so much for your support, everyone. Unity definitely is part of it. So why? Why? I should have said Russian and Ukrainian people. Uh, I would say Russian and American Ukrainians. are so passionate about Donald Trump? Let's talk about this. Why are they passionate about his ideas? Why they are terrified about the ultra left? Why are they um, standing strong? Well, the reason number one I'm going to mention is because they already lived through the socialism. They already lived in time when they were told what to do. And if they would not do what they say, what the government tells you, you're going to be punished. You basically forced to do what the government tell you, like as if you have no mind of your own, no thoughts of your own, and no brain of your own. So the question is, what happened to be a mature person? Anybody who is over 18 years old are very much capable to decide for what they want in life, to decide how to protect their health and manage their health. Russian and Ukrainian people see the agenda and the extreme brainwashing and also facts hiding, always hiding facts and always going from the emotions. The ultra left, always based on pure emotions. Okay, no facts. Okay, I can prove my point. Let's talk about the recent events. Let's talk about the deadly COVID disease. Okay, I've already made this example, but it's example of my own, and I'm gonna say it again. When you are going to the store and you are choosing what you're gonna put in your grocery cart, right? If you're a grown person, you're shopping without your mother, you are choosing what you're gonna put in your grocery cart, right? You're not asking the cashier what is good or bad for you. So how come 300,000 people uh, in United States, 300,000 people die from obesity reasons, heart attack, and strokes, and so forth? And how come we are, guys, am I back? All right, I think I'm back. Woohoo! Hey everybody! Thank you for not leaving. We have some technical issues. Okay, so how about that? Would you let a person in the store to dictate you what grocery items you need to put to your cart? What if you're overweight and cashier would say, "Oh no, 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 no! Go put the ice cream back to the aisle. Put the chips down the aisle. Put everything down and get yourself some broccoli and chicken and some oatmeal." How would you feel? Even though that problem is severe and is going to kill a lot of people, a lot of children. So, even though that would make sense, because a lot of people are um, getting sick due to very poor diet, but you still don't want somebody to dictate you what to do. You have to be able to make your choice. Even if you are a parent, you can form your child, you can help your child, you can develop your child, but you cannot force your child to do anything after they are legally grown. Same, I feel the same way. If we look at this whole entire COVID, I have a question to you. How good, how many good things had come out of this whole entire thing? Of the shutdown, of the from the not letting children graduate, children who worked very hard, children who were looking forward to prom, children who deserve to have that special day. Um, According to ultra liberal media, ultra liberal people, You're not allowed to attend your own prom or even the funeral of some loved one, of a loved one, but you're more than welcome to attend the protest and burn things down. You can destroy things. You can do all of this stuff. But no, no. What? You want to have a prom? You realize we are in the middle of pandemic. It's gonna kill people. No, 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 no. This virus is so smart. This virus is so smart. It doesn't affect those people who destroy other people's stuff. No, it doesn't affect them at all. So that makes total sense. I can go for more and more examples, but long story short, and I'm gonna look at some of your comments as well, and I had even made notes for this video, so stay tuned. Anyway, we can talk about it very long. Uh, this is one of the main reasons for Russian and Ukrainian people to be able to see through the of all of this. See my beautiful hat. See that? See what it says? We had enough of that. We know better, all of us. Okay? Don't want to style my hair today, so I'm gonna put my head back. Maybe I'll put it, you know, if something extraordinary happens, I'll put it back. But people who still has critical thinking, who can see through the manipulation, are able to figure this out, right? People who see, who are able to think for themselves, they can see an extreme manipulation and extreme control. How you can breathe, what you can do. Um, Russian and Ukrainian people, post USSR people, had already been controlled, right? Had already been controlled. They don't want to live through that again. They don't want to have dictatorship again. And they don't want it to be lied to all the time. They want to go from facts and they want to be able to build their own life. They want to be able to stand for things they stand for, and they want to be able to build their own success and not stay scared, fearful, and overwhelmed, being afraid to do anything bold and get a little check from the government so they don't die from starvation. That's not what people who immigrated for whatever reason from Russia, Ukraine, or post USSR in general are looking for. And more of that, they are shocked on how easily Ukrainian uh, American people, how easily some American people, many thousands, millions American people are ready to give up their rights and freedoms. That is shocking. So we're gonna take a little break from my thoughts. Um, I'm honestly still recovering from the yesterday's event. Oh, let me tell you, let me tell you, only passion can pull you through something like that. So some of you have seen a little bit of highlights. We're gonna actually have a video about it coming later this week. But I hope that you agree uh, that passion is the fuel, and it was a lot of fun. I have to say that passion is the fuel, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was most incredible thing to see so much excitement and oh my God, how did we get such great seats? Wow, that is story of its own. We're gonna have a video talking more about our experiences. What, Mark, you had doubts? Well, what do you say? The courage would be rewarded. I feel that every single person yesterday was rewarded, even if they did not get the greatest seats, because they were rewarded with an incredible atmosphere that's once again you can't create without passion, deep passion. Not just yes, we were far back in line, but line behind us was twice as long, and it never stopped. The event is 100% free, and that's what my Democratic friends should also understand. I had several people asking for it. The event, the Trump rallies, are 100% fun, 100% encouraging, 100% euphoric, 100% exciting and exhilarating. And also, they are 100% free. There is not a dime, not a cent that needs to be paid. There is a registration online that they ask you to register. Sometimes they did not even check if you registered or not. I think that you have to register so they kind of can count how many people are planning to attend. Because I believe yesterday they were planning for less and they had more people that had attended. Okay, so I think their stats had a good time. Okay, okay, I'm gonna look through a few things. It actually was a lot colder than 37 degrees. It was about 30 with wind and rain. And that was absolute fire. That was absolutely incredible. And yes, I would say this. We were extremely fortunate. We were extremely fortunate to go through that journey and being able to, in the very end, I would say maybe last quarter of an event, to enjoy it right up front, to be, because there was a lot of moving, there was a lot of exploring, and lots been going on. First of all, we were waiting for the plane to land. That was whole another story. So, yes, I would just say that courage always get rewards. And what was most amazing to me, um, that nobody was pushing pushing. There was no violence. There was nothing that you would kind of think will happen at the public event. There was nothing going on like that. Today was something very interesting. Let's keep talking about, why Ukrainians and Russians are for Trump. So yesterday, Trump mentioned that kids need to go back to school. He basically said that. He said, children need to go back to school. School need to reopen. If that would be if that would be Biden's will, they try to fear you and scare you from a virus that 74-year-old Trump recovered. But school have to be shut down. According to the left, people should live in fear. They should mask their face. Somebody needs to come up with this masks, with this mask. Have and I think I saw it somewhere on the internet where they made a mask with the hand covering the mouth, with a double meaning, right? So if that would be to the ultra left, life should stop. I mean, our governor in Michigan is kind of appears far left to me. she punished people for trying to do their work. She punished people who did not want government check, but just wanted to be able to go to work and do and make their own money. I'm embarrassed to ask for unemployment check because I'm working still. I have a business. Even if my sales went down because of COVID, even if my suppliers are late. Some of you guys know I have my little fur boutique online. I feel embarrassed to do it. You guys saw more of me on my live videos and supported the channel, but I can totally relate to this man. We had a barber here in Lansing area who just wanted to, people still need to cut their hair and he just wanted to work. He wasn't asking for a handout. So according to the left, you don't have that right. You cannot work. You need to fit the narrative. And if you're trying to do what's right, you're going to be punished, sued, bullied, silenced. And no, thank you. We've seen it, done it, and we don't want this. We also do not want to be controlled and told what we need to do, as long as it does not break the law and does not hurting somebody, right? Yeah, by the way, I had somebody, uh, you know, uh, posting threatening things on my channel after the video I made yesterday. But I want to tell you, I knew that it will happen, and I still don't care. I'm still gonna do and stand for what's right. Some people send me messages, sharing with me that, oh, Veronica, you should not talk about politics. Well, I have an update for you. I have to be honest with you. I'm slightly over 18 years old, and I can decide what's right and what's wrong. Okay. So thank you for your suggestions. But last time I checked, it was my channel, and I appreciate people who appreciate the time I take to record these videos and to connect with everyone. Okay, so coming back to our governor, we have the absolute worst governor. I gently call her one-term governor because the Nazi rules that she put in our state, the shut down schools, shut down businesses. We have some better areas in Michigan, and even these areas are struggling and suffering. Even though things had, for the most part, reopened, but guess what? They are done. They went out of business. Even though officially things had reopened, but a lot of people, a lot of businesses did not make it till the reopening. It basically was a suicide for our local businesses, for people who don't want handouts, for people who are doing something, for people who are standing for something. It's absolutely unbelievable. I'm gonna make a stop and read some of your comments because I know there is a lot of valuable comments. This is a live stream. I may be recording separately some shorter video for those people who just want to come to the video and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. But I know that you and I like to talk, right? Right? Am I right, guys? So I'm gonna finish with this part that if that would be up to our governor, our schools will probably never. Uh, I have a feeling they will find more reasons to keep it shut down. And somebody on the left, I think CNN, was mentioning today that Trump was pandering to you. To Trump was pandering to mothers with the promise to open schools. What? I'm going to say this again. According to the left media, Trump is pandering to mothers to reopen school. I mean, that alone. What about Trump having common sense to reopen school? Do you guys realize my in our state, around mid Michigan, kids had not been in school since March. Do you realize how badly that affects their academic skills, their social skills, their depression level? A lot of children don't have parents that can do fifth grade math. Most parents are trying to survive at the moment. Okay, not every parent can be a teacher. Not every parent has a possibility or capability to be a teacher to their child. So it's such a setback for our children, not to mention about, being sociable, seeing your friends, uh, doing sports. Well, we had a little opening for sports, but it was very short and strange. But this tells you a lot about people who try to manipulate your mind. No, actually, opening schools is not pandering to mothers. Opening schools is mean simply means that children has a right for education and education should not stop so as their social life and learning in person. A lot of children are not capable to learn remotely, especially younger children. Especially not every parent can stay home. And a lot of parents, including myself, would take the homeschooling, the well-being of their child over their business. Okay, they would reduce their hours and let go of some things just so they know that their child is doing okay. So who is manipulating here? All right, guys, I want to thank you so much, Lance Taylor. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. I promise I'll keep it up. And thank you so much for the support. Oh, by the way, thank you for the support yesterday. Uh, in a literally rainy day. And I also want to thank you for somebody I don't know named Frederick sent me a really extra generous super chat after the show was over. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If that was for some kind of service that I offer, please let me know. But there was no note. So thank you so much. It really means a lot. And thank you guys for so many awesome comments under my last couple of videos. I will take time and reply everyone. I could not hold the excitement to wait. Uh, I could not hold the exciting to wait till we put the whole video together. I just had to show you the highlights. There was no way I'm not going to show you, my son dancing with, with YMCA and Trump waving to us. I mean, how can I hide this from you, right? It was like 7 hours of 7 hours of toughening up and having fun and doing this all together, but you had to see it. Just so you know, I did not have time to connect with my friends to find a special seat or make any arrangements because it was a quick decision. So the way we get those seats, I'm gonna keep you anticipating a little bit, so you will watch the video that we are planning to create and post very soon. But it was incredible to feel your support. It was absolutely outstanding. So thank you, everyone. And I want to see who is on the chat today. Let's see. We have Mark R. We have Stephen Coacher. Hey, Stephen, good to see you. We have Jim Agnoir. We have Russian Federation. Wow. Maybe the entire federation. We have John Hancock from England, right? We have Stan from Indiana. We have Wayne Ford. Um, we have Bill Howard from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see who else we have today. All of you all who are just sitting there quiet, it's your moment to shine. To shine. Drop something. Yeah. Yeah, George. It took a 74-year-old man 3 days to recover from a deadly virus. And by the way, he told today that he will um, make the cure free for everyone. He is not planning to make money and force vaccines on everybody who does not want to take it. He said he is very welcome, that everybody is welcome to have that, and they're working on making that available. So yes. All right. Oh, we have another super chat. Thank you so much, Bill. Appreciate it. Let's see. Bill is saying, Veronica, one has to admire your passion, patriotism, and devotion to traditional family values, not to mention the courage to express them in an open forum. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. One has to admire how far my tripod is from me. Now this is better. I realize that I keep reaching up so much, so this is a little bit more comfortable. So, thank you so much. I appreciate that wonderful message and a super chat. Um, as always, actions speak more than words, but words also express a lot, especially when followed up with action. Hey guys, if that's gonna keep going, I'm gonna put my Trump hat on, and we're gonna have an NBS party. You're welcome, Greg. Greg says Greg Benichik. Hey, I think Greg is from Iowa, if I'm correct. And Greg saying, thank you for speaking up. Absolutely. Um, hello, Emerald. Dawn, hello from El Paso. Hi, good to see you. Yes, that is interesting. I see a very interesting comment, and I kind of want to expand on that. So we're just going to share our thoughts. If I get in the super party mode, I'm gonna put my head on. But somebody is Zahali saying there is a lot of people that support Trump. The abortion issue is gonna win him with the black conservative vote. Man, I love black conservatives. I'm just saying. And he has helped felons get jobs. This is so true. This is so very true. Um, if we talk Trumpians versus Biden, Kamala, these people do not realize how intelligent a lot of black people are. Um, to their opinion, um, black people always struggle. They stuck in shelves at the grocery stores. But little do they know, there is so many examples, and it doesn't even matter anymore. The reason why I want to say a little bit about black community is because it's in the concept or in the context of the conversation. Um, Democrats take black community and Hispanic community for granted. They feel that, oh, you know, and Biden is here, to you can find that video anywhere. You probably heard it, to back up my words. He threatens people with an idea that, oh, if you don't vote for me, I'm gonna threaten your identity. You ain't black if you're not voting for me. I mean, that alone is absolutely outrageous to say something to somebody. So, since when you start to define somebody's belonging, ethnicity, or who they are if they don't do something for you? That is an extreme form of manipulation right there. And this also an extreme form of not earning something, but taking it for granted. Oh, if you're this way, I know who you are. You cannot be any other way. You're only this way. You cannot think for yourself. You cannot have your own thoughts. And if you dare to have your own thoughts, we're gonna threaten your identity. You ain't black, you ain't this, you ain't that. That's the only thing that Joe Biden can do for the black community. But his friend Kamala Harris put more black people to jail than anybody else for minor things, for the things that she is enjoying herself. And she admitted and laughed about smoking marijuana. Also, throwing shade on all the other people from Jamaican community and saying, well, I'm Jamaican, so it's okay to do that for you, but you're gonna put people to jail and steal their future from them for minor offense, for things that can be worked out just to get cheap labor. And the worst of all, as a prosecutor, to make your record better, she hold evidence that would free people. She would hold evidence unless she pushed, unless the court would completely force her. Think about that. And it's really satirical. It's really sarcastic, and it's really unbelievable that she would try to identify and hope that black community does not have enough of intelligence to see who she really is and the things that she had done more than anybody else. And that applies to Joe Biden too. I've learned a lot about incarceration rates and the things that he had done, and Donald Trump, who changed that. Because Donald Trump believed that success unites people. Donald Trump deeply believes that success is it's a very uniting, I didn't say platform, but the success, well, it could be, I guess it could be a platform. It could be, I could say that, but success, it's the most uniting thing ever, because when you are happy with your life and you're able to get your children to good school, or when your children are able to develop their skills, um, success unite us beyond everything else, because when we step into our creativity also, we are becoming satisfied with our lives. We are not worrying about the gender, race, age, problems in the world. When you are creating every day and you're able to put your talents, it doesn't even matter what's going on around. Every single person has something to offer to the world that, if they have a little bit of encouragement, they will go for it. If they don't have a threat to be shot down and punished for their enthusiasm, they have just a little bit of support, they can make it, they can create that very, their very own product, their very unique, or maybe not that unique. A lot of people just show up and do their job every day, and it doesn't matter. uh, it doesn't matter, anything else doesn't matter. What matters is they show up every day and they do their job well. And I'm just looking at your comments, guys. So many comments. Okay, I'm gonna finally read your comments. So I do believe that success is extremely uniting thing because somebody who is successful is not going to attack you. Somebody who is happy with their own life, who is satisfied, who has food to feed their children and money to pay their bills, and who isn't hating their life is not going to try to threaten your life. My problem with Democratic Party in their belief is that they want to keep programming people that they are not the right color, they are not the right gender, and they cannot succeed without government intervention. That is such absolute bullshit. I would be very happy the day they would stop programming people and telling them that they can or cannot do something based on color of their skin. That is most ridiculous things. But just remember that anybody who sees you as less, who sees you as a victim, um, just dreaming to gain complete power over you and use it against you. Conservative people, especially Trump, want to see everybody to be successful. Everybody has a chance. Yes. Okay. Okay, let me go. Let me go and see. Thank you guys for the kind words. I really. Oh, I need to put some bubbles. Thank you guys for those who were supporting the super chat. I'm gonna put just a little bit of bubbles as I'm reading the super chats. Um, well, we had a lot of unity last night, let me tell you. It could not be more uniting than what we had experienced yesterday. Everybody was welcomed. Everybody had a great time, and people were respectful and excited more than anything. More than anything, it was excitement for the future, strong belief in people's power and that we can do anything. That was so encouraging, inspiring. I felt like I have bubbles in my blood. I don't have videos of me dancing, but trust me, I was dancing and doing so much. It was so much fun. It was. First of all, I had to dance because it felt like an icicle. Second, it was great music and great people. So we did had a riot yesterday, and unity, my dear friend, was definitely there. There was nothing but unity, excitement, uh, just incredible vibe. It was euphorical, and it was simply it was coming from people's hearts. So talking about unity, that's the place. Even if you are an independent or you don't know what you belong to, go some if you still can't go to a Trump rally. That is so absolutely awesome. Yay, we have another super chat. I'm gonna keep the bubbles since I have another super chat. Um, no, I don't know if I should put my party mask on. Hat, not a mask. I don't have to wear a mask. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the super chat. Oh wow. Wow, thank you. First of all, thank you for a generous super chat. And second, okay, Stan is saying, no matter how much wealth I have, mine pales in comparison for what you have built for you and your son here. I know I have said that before, but it's more true now than it was when I first said it. Thank you. Wow, well, thank you. I feel that wealth is also uh, 360-degree definition because it's not only what you have in your bank. It's not only your material possessions, but it's also the quality of life. It's also choices you make every day, reading or gaming, creating your own little business, or asking your parents for money, it's quality of time spent together and a lot of other things and choices, my son really appreciates me for the choices I make, and that is very satisfying. Yes, he had missed an entire day of Zoom meetings. How awful. He had missed an entire day of Zoom meetings that are so great for a 11 years old to sit at conference calls all day. He missed that for a once in a lifetime opportunity to attend an incredible, patriotic, passionate rally in Harvard. Guys, I'm so happy. I was, I'm literally on fire still. Today I was doing my work, I was dancing and singing. It's just such a deep inspiration. I see future for everyone. I see incredible future for all, and that is my inspiration. So, thank you again, Stan, for the super chat and for such a very specific, um, not specific, but very precise comment, and it's very interesting. Yeah, I remember you said that before, but um, it's about time I get my hat on, man. You guys are too awesome. I can't just sit here bareheaded. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. And hell yeah, I feel very wealthy because I am in control of my life. And being able to think for myself and see through the bullshit and all of that makes me very excited. I realize that everything is in your hands. And for we talk about the minorities and different people who struggle. Had the conversation yesterday with a friend, and I want to tell you something. Don't ever believe in what people tell you. When people trying to threaten you, tell you that something is wrong with you. um, First of all, uh, for those divisive Jim Crow Biden ideas. Jim Crow Biden ideas. I want to say to all of my Black community people who watching my channel, you are very welcome here. And remember that you are as American as it gets. You're a lot more American than me. And when Trump says "Make America Great Again," that includes you first, very first, with everybody who was here from the beginning. Yeah. And you decide for yourself who you like, who you prefer. But just a reminder, you don't owe anything to nobody. And if somebody is trying to threaten your identity, that's their problem and not yours. Right? Who is agreeing with me? Hmm? I'm just saying this from my heart. And it's kind of interesting because I can relate. It's funny because you may not be a visible minority, but trust me, when you come to United States, you come to any new country, really, you are a minority. You basically need to learn how to walk again, how to talk, how everything works, uh, how to drive, how to use all the systems in United States, even just the etiquette. You have to learn political correctness, but not necessarily ever following it, hmm, as you can tell. So yeah, I do not believe actually in minorities because everybody has their own challenge. And I believe that the best way to solve all these problems, we need to focus on the person. And I believe at some point we are going to be just Americans. And that was absolute bomb yesterday at the rally when Trump was saying and sharing from his heart about unity, success, and wealth for all. He believes everybody can do it, and I believe him. So, talking about wealth, everybody has their own idea of what is wealth, what is happiness, but you can build your own. And thank you again. Thank you again. My own supporters, I appreciate you very much. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Oh, some different filter. See, let's see. What do I want? Oh, this is too dark. We need some more light. So, let's see. Thank you guys for the acknowledgements and kind words as well. I wish I could put some music, but then they would put a copyright strike. So I can't. Maybe I'll do it anyway. But I want to tell you, your girl had never been happier. Man, I am totally on on high since yesterday, and I don't know. I mean, it's just so absolutely inspiring. Okay, this is too dark. I'm gonna go with light. I'm gonna go with light. So exactly, there are no minorities. I just wish at some point, and Donald Trump stands strongly for that. He always say we are all Americans. Okay. Yes, we can sometimes talk about ethnicities and our differences and our uniqueness in a certain context. And as I just mentioned, before Bill said it too, that we should just embrace humanity. That's the only race there is. It's called humanity. But sometimes you still bring something up for the sake of conversation, and that's okay. But eventually, that will disappear. Some of you guys wrote some fire comments, but I got so into this discussion. I promise you, I'm gonna read all of your comments once the show is over and the comments are displayed again. So I saw a lot of encouraging words, and I want to thank you for that. The encouragement is off the charts and right at the time when it's needed the most. So, well, there was no divisiveness there, that's for sure. By the way, my son gave interview. There was a young. It's called Black Tea Conservatives something. It was young conservatives who were doing some interviews for the black community for Black Conservative Party, bringing that for the context of conversation, and it was so awesome when they were interviewing Ruslan. Uh, that was incredible. They were amazed of how well informed and how articulate he is. And I can tell it made their day. They were happy to see that somebody see them as powerful and independent thinkers. And that is awesome. And that is awesome. Mhm. Wait. Okay. 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 Oh, got some more light. Okay, whatever. I was clicking on this, clicked on something else. But anyway, guys, um, there is a lot to be excited for. There is a lot to look for. Let's not turn this incredible country to the early days of USSR and suffer in it. Okay, let's not just um, rob our children from opportunities, right? Let's give our children opportunity to grow and develop and evolve, right? We don't need to be shut down and told what to do and when to do it. It's kind of incredible, when you stand for the right thing and you just want to work, and you can go to jail for trying to do your work, and your work is 100% legal. That's a form of slavery, if you ask me. The Soviet Union experience can really affect your perception of American history. No, it doesn't affect my perception. I just have a little bit of analytics. And when I see, I know it. It just, I can relate to a lot of things that trying to be sold as this beautiful, bright future. But in fact, those things will take even the opportunity of that future to happen, right? We'll talk about this more. I have some fire things coming up for you guys. Trust me. But man, let me tell you, Donald Trump is an absolute savage. That's another reason why Ukrainian people are voting for Trump. Because he's savage. He's coming back to Michigan on Friday. He's going to be here in Waterford um, for another rally. He is. He's butt off. Oh my God. He had another rally after hour yesterday. Then he has rallies today, and he's gonna be back to Michigan on Friday. Oh, guys, I wish I would be Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can pull it off one more time, but it. I will work on Friday and create something beautiful, and I will do something for the people. That will be my token for his relentless efforts. So that's what I'm gonna do on Friday. Um, I would love also to go to Melania or Ivanka Trump events, but I have to take care of my business because guess what? People are waking up and starting to live again. So I just wanna I'm just absolutely speechless for this man. And he showed up in that plane. He took that walk. There is some things that no money can bring people somewhere. You understand? Like you can be a millionaire, a billionaire. You can have three people attending your event. He definitely have something. There is a something, the incredible passion, dedication for the country. Uh, that just, oh my God, I can't wait to post the video I made. Guys, if you would see me yesterday, you would think that I am on heavy drugs. But this is just natural excitement. And meanwhile, we have another generous super chat from somebody I don't know but appreciate. Thank you, RK. And RK is saying, what is your prediction for election night and what happens after? What is my prediction for election night? I think there is no other way. I think the passion, dedication, relentless effort going to win. Undoubtedly. I have full confidence in that. Yes, I do. What's my take on 47 years of Biden? Absolute waste of space. Creating an empire of corruption, corruption on corruption on corruption, incarceration, making deals, signing papers, versus Trump, men who build things, create empires, make mistakes, burns to the ground, and build it all over again. That's my take on 47 years of Biden. Absolute waste of space. Which leads me to another point. He built an empire of corruption. Okay, I'll give him that. He built an incredible empire of corruption. And if you know anything about Ukraine, I'm originally from Ukraine, my family is in Ukraine. My parents are absolutely terrified that somebody who was on a criminal list, uh, who had a criminal case opened against him, that bribed people, blackmailed people, put money laundered with his son, is about to be considered to become a president. So my, my family is terrified about it. That's pretty scary. So, and here is my main point about Biden. I know some of you may like him. That's cool with me. I am not here to convince somebody. I'm here to share my feelings. I have a question to you. So, what was so awesome in 47 years of Biden? The similar questions that you asked to me. What was something that he can do now in 4 years when he can barely speak, function, and remember where he is? When he is comfortably sitting in his basement, what is the new thing? What is so great he's going to accomplish that he had not accomplished in 47 years? Question. What is going to be so great and new and amazing for the minorities that he is pandering so hard to, for the people of, for the workers? What is so great? A 78-year-old man with dementia, unfortunately, uh, is going to create that is just gonna change our lives forever. Uh, Russian and Ukrainian people love Trump because he is a man of action. You may love him, you may hate him, but you can't ignore him. You can't ignore him. And unlike other people, he done things. He literally built things. Some people say, oh, his dad gave him money. Well, yes, his dad gave him start capital. But I have a question to you. How many people build an empire from the start capital? Most children that get inheritance or trust funds or whatever blew it very quick, get on drugs. By the way, President Trump does not drink or smoke ever since he was young. He doesn't drink or smoke. So, um, how many people that get money from the family and they turn this into this? Very, very little. It's a talent. Yes, he was lucky to have a head start, but he was hardworking, relentless, driven, ambitious to create something massive and major like that. So I don't even need to speak. He's he is doing rallies and flying all over the states right now. So what else? I was joking yesterday. I was joking yesterday when we were waiting. So the Trump was supposed to arrive about 2 o'clock, but he arrived about three. And we were literally turning into icicles because it was raining and it was windy. So we were trying to dance and still had a great time. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I said, "Well, I bet Biden is having an incredible cozy day, another cozy day in his basement, while somebody else is killing it." So I am I definitely stand for the man of action over the man of and corruption. That's all they're known for. Yeah. And everything they say about Ukraine is absolute truth. It's been going on for years. There were major money laundering scandals, and Biden literally replaced prosecutor in a foreign country. How about that? How would you feel if somebody in Iran do not like Donald Trump and they like somebody else, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna replace him, or okay, not Donald Trump, maybe judge in a court, or how would you feel? I feel so strongly about this. We need a man with face, the man who loves this country, and man who has principles. One thing I absolutely love about Donald Trump is that he stands strongly. He's standing on things is strong and precise. There is no wishy-washy. He is so exact about what he stands for, what he wants, and what he is fighting for. That's what makes him stand out. He makes in like he makes couple years, 3.5 years of him speak so much louder than 47 years of Biden. And we all know good and well that if the major tragedy would happen and somehow Biden would become a president, he's not careful. He doesn't know what state he's in. He doesn't know what year it is. So you know who would be in power? The woman that keep changing her identity and put people to jail. And those who are prisoners, those who are guilty of things, those the men who actually do hurt women, uh, they are. She's proud of them. So if you want this, I don't. She is. She had betrayed every woman in the world when she publicly said that the family of a man who sexually assaulted a woman is a wonderful family and that she's proud of him. This is the moment when she lost support of every single woman out there, because we don't need a representative who is um, proud of somebody who can rape and sexually assault you and rob you and whatever else. So, no, thank you. It would be awesome to have a woman president, but not. Her name would not be Kamala. That's what Trump said today. That's a quote. Anyway, tell me something fun. I want to read your comments. Woohoo! Mark Walker is saying I attended Trump rally today. About 20,000 people. Wow, good job. I know how tough it is. Good job. Awesome. Woo! Awesome, man. That is so fun. You just don't you I mean it's incredible effort and incredible experience. It's just if you guys are, independent or you don't know, even though most people on my channel do know, You gotta go. You gotta go while you can. It is once in a lifetime. They are returning the power to the American people. Woohoo! Awesome. Yeah, Kamala does not have integrity. That's for sure. Yeah, banking in Ukraine has always been unique. That's right. Um, Obama doesn't really understand foreign policies. I mean, his foreign policies are just, I can't even comment on that. Trump is popular in Ukraine, hell yeah, because not only because he's a savage, but also because people already know who Biden is. Um, oh, thank you, Mark. My fire hat. So I'm gonna just be reading your comments at this point. Yes. Oh my God, I think Kamala Harris is the worst possible choice for vice president. It's an absolute bullshit. There is one Democrat woman that I like, and she actually was the one that put Kamala Harris in her place, and she did it beautifully. It was Tulsi Gabbard. She is, I probably would not agree with everything because, we're still on a polar political spectrums, but her logic, dedication was on top of things. She got it down beautifully, elegantly. She just put Kamala on her back. Um, I don't care who Hillary Clinton loves. Tulsi does not like Hillary Clinton, I can tell you that. And I'm not idealizing anybody, but you can find her video, Tulsi versus Kamala, and she just had her facts. And Kamala doesn't know anything better than laughing. That's probably these all long years of thought. That's what it is. I don't know what the hell else that could be. But I have no respect for her whatsoever. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, we talked yesterday with some people about Planned Parenthood and what a horrible, awful organization that is. It actually gives me goosebumps right now as I speak. And how many unborn lives were taken and how many women suffered from that. So don't even start me. Any political party that supports murder of the most innocent is not going to be party we believe in over here, right? I'm just going to be bold and say it. Yeah, Tulsi is pretty impressive. Plus, she's in active duty and she served the country and she's incredible. Plus, she's really beautiful. So I'm just saying. Not that it's have effect on politics, but she's just a classy woman and it's nice. Hey, if all Democrats would be like Tulsi, I may change my mind a little bit. But again, I don't know all of her beliefs. I only heard her. Uh, she was straight on point, and she put Kamala in her place. She just owned. She just owned it. So respect. So if Biden would put Tulsi as VP, mm, because we all know that that's who is gonna, that's what's gonna matter, right? But it's not actually. Sorry. Yes, yes, it's true, Philip. Yeah, exactly. I think Tulsi is a conservative. She just doesn't know about it. Yes. GB, are you appreciating my awesome hat? Yeah, I would love to see Melania Trump speaking in person. That would be total fire. Okay, guys, let's see. Yeah, yeah, Trump just got that charisma that, people can say whatever they want, but if you're gonna have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people showing up, handling the uncomfortable, staying in line, 3 hours to get there, 1 hour to wait for you, 1 hour of your speech, and 2 hours to get back, you must be doing something right. You must have personality. You must doing something important. You must be doing something right. And it's funny how many people ask me about like how much did they pay you. That just makes me laugh right there because people don't understand the true passion that is a driver for everything. That just tells me a lot about the person who asked that. But on the other hand, some people may not know. Yeah. Uh, Somebody said Biden is just running out of the clock to election. I hope this plan ultimately fails. Yes. Well, anyway, guys, so what I'm gonna do because I just wanted to share those insights and a little bit from our experience. It was my first rally ever, first Trump rally, but also first rally ever. I'm not very big on super big public events because I don't like to be surrounded by crowd. But crowd was amazing, and nobody was pushing anybody, and it was absolute magic. I recommend it to anybody if you have a chance. Still in those last couple of days, to you would you're thinking about it. Don't think, just go, and you're gonna have a tremendous time. You're gonna learn a lot. So I'm gonna look through your comments. I'm going to just see what else could be interesting based on your comments. So don't think that you're wasting your time because I did not read your comment. I'm going to read every single comment once it uploads in about 24 hours. Um, yeah, exactly, JP. I already said that. Biden did nothing for 47 years. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to do something. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what can you pull off when you are, barely surviving? I mean, you can barely get your point across. What kind of magic you gonna pull off? So, anyway, so generally, this topic was supposed to be why American Ukrainians are for Trump. Uh, I think we all understand why. Trump is a man of action. He been building things and creating things his entire life. He had failed and he had learned and he had failed again and he had rised up. Trump has incredible passion for this country. Trump has incredible passion for people to be successful. He wants to see everybody succeed. He wants to stop the division and assumptions about people based on their race and background. He believes that success unites people. He gives us freedom to be ourselves and not have to respond to authority for every step you take. He believes there are better and bigger things, and every single one of us is important and capable. We do not need a government intervention to succeed. He's incredibly driven, and he shows. example of drive, ambition, and passion through his entire life and career. As we know, he's not political, uh, he's not career politician whatsoever. That's why the establishment does not like him. He's an incredible man. Um, he's an incredible man. So there is more to say. I'm actually going to make a special video for you, a little bit more closer to the relationship aspects or aspects of psychology and personality, why women are going crazy for the men like Trump. What is that in men like him that drives, that absolutely fascinates women? Because you may say, oh, that's his money. Well, I have a news for me. Biden also has money, but there are no women I know personally that are head over heels dreaming about Biden. Yes, I know that, Trump is also a little bit older now. He still have a very beautiful wife and confident and capable and intelligent and brilliant, but there are some qualities in him that driving women absolutely crazy in a positive way. I don't know a single quality in Biden. I'm talking to you as a woman, something that you cannot do yourself because you cannot look at a man the way I look at men or the way women in general look. Uh, it doesn't matter if Biden owns the world, he is still extremely repulsive as a man. So we're gonna learn some, secrets, but confidence is definitely one of it. He definitely got incredible confidence and charisma. Man, being, ending up in the last quarter, being so close to him, and even not being so, even just looking at the plane, even see him walking, I can tell you the crowd was going wild. The crowd was going wild even before he showed up. I mean, that's once in a lifetime. So you got to experience that. But you can't fake charisma. We talk about, oh, you can't fake passion. Well, you can't fake passion. You can't fake charisma. You can't fake confidence like that. So we'll talk about it a little bit. How you know all of you all could be a little bit, as could learn something from that because definitely he is definitely top 10 for women who like masculine men. So, well, there are role models and there is inspiration. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm getting the super fast super chat, most generous and most passionate red super chat from somebody who probably watching me from the desert. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Man, and Terry's saying, uh, let's see. Okay. Red $100 super chat from Terry. And Terry's saying, for enjoying life. Man, guys, I'm gonna be giving you a lot of light, passion, encouragement, inspiration. It's just, it's like somebody changed the chemistry in my blood yesterday. So I definitely gonna continue enjoying life, Terry. Thank you so much. Terry's, one of our die-hard fans on this channel. You guys know him. He's always bold. Reminds me of Donald Trump. Reminds me of Donald Trump. Bold and short in words, but big in action. So always big in action. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank Mark Walker for the super chat. Thank you so very much as well. And I'm so happy for you, Mark, that you went out and, overcome maybe a little bit of a challenge. Um, but you enjoyed the rally. How long did that event took for you, Mark? How, like, mine was about 7 hours, the whole thing. So that was the reason I felt like I love you all last night. I really wanted to do live last night, but I felt like I need a hot bath and hot tea. Mm. And I felt, but then I won't have the passion to do it. Then I thought to myself, hell, I'm gonna have the passion to do it. I'm gonna have this passion forever now. So, just so you know, guys, I felt like it's this feeling is still gonna be here and gonna transform to more great things. Um, Meanwhile, Mark is saying, I spent from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., including time to and from Vegas. Well, I don't know how far you're from there, but 8 hours, it's dedication. It's dedication. So, I've always watched rallies or pieces, some of them on TV, but I thought, not on TV, I don't have TV, on my iPad. And I always thought, this looks like so much fun. But how do I do that? I mean, how do I mix together with thousands and thousands and thousands of people and like don't lose it? It's, but then remember, guys, we talked about alter ego. I remember my early days in 5 million people city, going to big events, and boom, new rally woman is born. So if you doubting, you gotta go. And you don't need to pay anything. Don't listen to the left that tells you you don't get anything except happiness in return, which is pretty valuable. Slavic first lady is the best. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, it was Mark. I agree with you. It was every single bit of it. And there were other ladies in the crowd with us. I was there with a friend and my son, and people were talking, and there was a lady in front of us, and she was just awesome. She told me she was just so, weather was the last thing on people's mind. People had very candid conversations, and it was so much passion and love. Yes, it was so encouraging. Oh, I'm gonna do some bubbles for my awesome supporters. Thank you guys again. No, this was my first rally. Okay, this is my first presidential rally ever, and of course, first Trump rally. So, never been to one, never ever, never before. And he's coming. I don't know if for those of you all who just joined, he's coming back to Michigan on Friday. But I will support him with following my passion, taking care of my little family, and taking care of my business. I will definitely watch it. And it's funny because he was standing there. He was looking so good. He was dressed so well. He is a powerful man. He has great the way he carry himself is, dang, is dictates um, some dominance right there in a good way, in a positive way. He walks like he owns the place. Well, I can't say he has no reasons for it, and also not in a negative way. But yes, everybody should experience some Donald Trump, whether you like him or not. You will find yourself very excited. He always dressed well, but he was dressed so well. He had this elegant coat and some gloves, and he was joking how the liberal media is going to joke about his hair again. It's like he has any control over his hair. By the way, his hair were fire. I don't know what was going on, but he looked, there was rain and wind and drizzle and God knows what else. And he was sharing today in Arizona that he it was blazing hot in Arizona, and he was sharing how yesterday he was freezing into icicle in Michigan, and people still showed up. Oh my God, guys, the anticipation, the anticipation of it just, I don't know. I just feel like somebody put the most powerful drug and just put it into your veins. That was so much fun. So if you can go, go. Bill, I want to be president of people's hearts. But some other people who are related to me, that's another conversation. Wink, wink. Hmm. Yes, I actually heard about Ukrainian women running for Congress. Yes. Yep. Yes. So, all in all, looking at all of this, I feel very strongly about my beliefs, and I know a lot of people can relate to it. Some people are sort of in between, but I really do respect people who stand for something, who goes through criticism, abuse, media, fake media views, news, and views. People who get up and get it done no matter what. People who know what they stand for. They don't change every day. Today I'm this color, tomorrow I'm this color. I have true respect for people who are what you see is what you get. People who has very strong beliefs. Not only they have the beliefs, but they actually live them. And anybody can see that without even verbalization. They don't even have to talk about it. People can see that from the example of their lives. And it's very hard to be an outsider. It's very hard to be a person that does not get that much support. It's very hard to do things when, media is not on your side, or in our personal lives when maybe your family is not on your side. We all have experienced that. And that's why I respect our president our president immensely, because he always stand for what he says he's standing. And yes, of course, he evolved and he did some things he is not proud of, not trying to idolize anybody, but he has been learning and improving, and still standing and making it happen. He is not hiding in his basement. He's not taking interviews to pander, trying so desperately to pander to black community, making interview with what's her face, Cardi B. The woman. If you don't know who is Cardi B, don't worry, you're not missing out on much. But yes, she made one of the most embarrassing, disgusting videos, music, if you can call it music, something rather, something that you don't not really want your children to see. But she's also a woman that robbed and drugged men. Think about that for a minute. Joe Biden uh, makes an interview because of COVID. And the person he chosen for the interview is the woman that have absolutely no morals, like zero, none. The woman who robbed and drugged men. Why do I care what she has to say? Why do you need to care about this? Why he couldn't take an example of integrity, an example of hard work, an example of dedication, people who do a lot in black community? Why he couldn't choose somebody who actually has value and impact and put them on a spot. I tell you why. Because they would not come for interview with Joe Biden. Because any person that respects themselves is not having conversations with Jim Crow Biden. Jim Crow Biden. Yeah. That thing that he said, that if you not vote for me, you ain't this, you ain't that. That's all you need to know. And if the best person he could possibly choose to have a, debate with is a woman that made her career very lucky to be in the United States, uh, turning her trash music, trash, absolute garbage into something when she got such a huge opportunity here in US and making that music that mentally is oppressing her own community. Think about that. She gets paid she gets paid millions for her talent. Her music inspires women to stay in poverty, to be used, to be abused, to have no fathers, to, for their children, to always stay low, to just be bottom of the bottom. And she has something to say and complain. The hell? What the hell is wrong with this? What the hell is wrong with this entire system? You can tell a lot about who the person is choosing to debate with. Seriously? That's why we are wearing this today. Why do you say so? I'm actually very passionate about Black community, very passionate. Anybody who watches my channels know that. I see a lot of awesome people, and in my early days of entrepreneurship, I was in many groups, and I was just amazed. I was amazed on how awesome it is to get to know people. Because for me, I would say this: when I just came here, I didn't know what's what. I didn't know if Black people have their particular culture, or I mean, I knew nothing. So I was very curious. I met so many incredible people, and I absolutely do care. It's really crazy. I'm very, very passionate about it. I don't even know why. I don't have an answer. I don't know. I love people. Maybe that's the reason. I want everybody to succeed. I see beauty and uniqueness in every ethnicity in the United States. I am myself a lot less American than all of you, and all the minorities are a lot more uh, Americans than I am in a way. But at the same time, I don't even want to say that word because it's weird. We all matter, so nobody is minor, okay? We have so many successful. That's what crazy drives me nuts about Democrats, because they try to keep that narrative that, oh, Black people are oppressed. Well, how about Black excellence? Black millionaires, Black actors. I'm not even talking about sports, but entrepreneurs, people who do things, people who create things on a daily basis, people who, we are proud in Michigan to have John James, and we want him to win because he's an incredible man who's happened to be Black. Who cares? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's quite awesome and quite incredible to see that we are all unique and we all have something in us. So to me, as a person, I've never been in such a diverse in American diversity, so I was just very curious, and I discovered part of the culture I cannot relate to, like the Cardi B culture. Nope. And it's a lot of white people and all the uh, you know uh, ethnicities people are following Cardi B. To me, it's garbage and trash. I don't associate with people like this. I don't care about their descending. I'm not interested in that kind of music. It sucks. It sucks. It's they make millions on a music that destroys their own community. People like Cardi B make millions upon millions upon millions on a music that gives a message that destroys their own community. Oh, Naomi, who hurt you, girl or boy, whoever you are? I can tell whatever I want to tell, okay? And I wish you good luck. I can love and admire whoever I want, and this is my channel, so bye. Don't you just love when you appreciate? I love all people, and that includes, and that includes people of color, people of no color, everybody. That is so ridiculous. And I just like getting attacked. You know, you just saw it. You just saw it. You just saw it. This is so ridiculous. Yeah. That was a Democrat, I'm telling you. Right there. Sorry, but I have to say it. One powerful thing, the most powerful thing that I've learned, and I'm gonna stop this particular topic. One very powerful thing that I've learned is that the color of your skin means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can belong to this culture, to that culture. You can be over here. You can be over there. Uh, it all depends solely and entirely on you, on the culture of your parents, uh, environment around you. And even if that environment wasn't great, you can create your own. That's one thing I've learned, that people coming to America from all over the world, some people were born here generation to generation. And to me, they are as Americans as it gets. So I am fascinated by intelligence. And I have been following some black conservative people for years. And I'm just absolutely fascinated by their intelligence. That's all. Yes, I may be a little biased, but they're so brilliant, it's not my fault, okay? Same applies for everybody else. So, anyway, I may or may not put this video private and record like a short version. I just like getting attacked. Yeah. Somebody was wishing me death today from coronavirus. Death to me and my family because um, I threaten people's lives by going and showing my life, my love for freedom. So that's what is going on. Um, yes, exactly. It is the original idea that it's the content of your character. It's so true. And to me also, I love different cultures. I like different awesome things, learning about history and wisdom of the ages. I'm so passionate about that too. Yes, I know. The evil from the left has no bounds. I know. I know. That is absolutely nuts. It was really funny yesterday when we were staying in this huge, never-ending line. There was no beginning and no ending of the line, and there was somebody, riding on a bike with the signs that everybody's dying, 200,000 deaths, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, Okay. Yeah. It's okay to go destroy people's stuff, but it's not okay to show up with passion and do what you need to do. Wait, what did I just do? Anyway, I love all people that bring good things, period. Yeah. I do not wish death anybody back. That is the thing. They can say it. You know how you have a raincoat that has rain resistance or rain repellent? That could have been great coat last night. Some rain repellent. When people wishing me bad things or telling me terrible things, I am just a rain repellent coat. But I do not wish, uh, unless somebody attacks me, then you better believe it. Something bad gonna happen. But as long as it's just like words, uh, it's just like that for me. That's it. So I just look at it like, somebody needs a brain surgery. That is pretty evil. But I'm young and healthy, just like Donald Trump. Can you believe Donald Trump said he's young and healthy and fire and left really taking it as he was serious? So I am dead serious. So I'm young and healthy. I'm afraid of no bullshit. I'm afraid of no bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, like water on a duck. I'm still having my bubbles, but um, bubbles are fun. So let me read some more comments before we. What time is it? I don't even know. I don't even care. It's gonna be a lot more passionate, patriotic content coming. I hope you all should watch those two short highlight videos I posted. I may make them private after a while, just because of people like this. But if you hadn't watched, you have to watch YMCA song and us screaming and dancing. Yes, they can wish whatever they want, but when you wish something bad for somebody else, guess who gets that? When you wish something bad for somebody else, guess what you wish for yourself. So that's why I do not repeat it, and I wish good luck everybody. Yeah. We have the saying in Russian, don't dig a hole for somebody else, because that would be exactly right size for you. Hmm. So, but we are young, energetic, and powerful over here, right? So we don't afraid of COVID-19. We are concerned and not gonna let Biden 20. Biden 20 is the worst virus there is. So we're gonna make sure we stay away from that. Yes, I'm wearing red, white, and blue. Some of my very favorite colors. Yeah. Bill, I don't really think that unity should be a huge effort. or huge concern. Unity is already there. You'll be amazed. You watch TV and you think, oh my God, you know, oh, people hate each other. People can't live with each other. That's what happens when you watch TV. Okay, fine. What happens when you go outside? How many times you get along with strangers, people who may have different culture, different language, live in different places, have different socioeconomics background. 9 out of 10, you get along with strangers. You have small talks. You laugh. That has been my secret outlet. Not a secret, but my not really a secret, but outlet of joy for me. I love striking a conversation with somebody I don't know, and people may have one perception about me. When I say hi, they have a different one, and world is there is already unity. It's already there. The more you go out, the more you meet people, you would be amazed how united people really are. The whole job of the politicians and media is to uh, get people to be against each other. The only way they can make money on that. If you post a story how, you know, today 9 people of different cultures and religions got along, it's not going to get any views. If you're going to post something that people were fighting or threatening each other, it's going to be on the news right away. So it's in our hearts to make things better, but things are already good. Let me tell you, I came back from Trump rally, and I can tell you this: things are already great. They make us feel that we are such a minority, that, oh, you're conservative, you must be a racist, or you're conservative. Um, you think only about yourself. You don't care about the most amazing things are already happening, and they have been happening, and they're happening every single day. Okay, I don't believe that unity is an effort. Unity is effortless. It's absolutely effortless. It's like flow in the river. It's already there. When you watch TV every day with people who trying to show you that you're less than and somebody is against you, then you feel like there is no unity. But unity is there every single day. Yeah, unity is more important than being right. But as I said, it's effortless. Most people are pretty cool. I get along really well with people who think differently. I don't think that I can become too close or like super close friend with somebody who think completely different. Yeah. That would be difficult, but I can be I can respect somebody else's beliefs as long as they are a loyal person. They a loyal person, we are cool. We can probably learn something from each other, but of course it's fun to be with people who feel the same way like you do. I never said that unity was political at all. I've never said that. I said that it's a flow, it's effortless, and it's something that is just there. It's like love. It's just there. It has nothing to do with politics in particular. So, my dear friends, um, it's time to wrap up this party. Gosh, I wish I could put some music in, and man, I was dancing today all day. Thank you, Mark. That is so sweet. Thank you so much, Mark, for the compliment. it's um one beauty that stays, it's the inside one, because we have no control over everything else fades, but inner beauty is a an engine that light fire. People make fun of Donald Trump appearance, but let me tell you, as a woman, dang, he looks incredible. He got the posture, he got the confidence. They can worry about his hair all they want, but he looks incredible. You don't even realize how old he is. So it doesn't even matter. He got the posture. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna analyze Donald Trump and his magnetic. If Donald Trump would not be magnetic, if he would not have charisma, if he would not have his posture, no matter if he's a trillionaire, billionaire, multi whatever, ain't nobody. I'm gonna speak like Biden. Ain't nobody coming at night in a day and mixing with thousands of people, right? He got that something. So could be inner beauty there too. But his outer beauty is pretty in check. He's 74. Holy cow. Yeah, Trump tells like it is, and that's why Russian people and Ukrainian people love him. Trump does say like it is. And it's funny because everybody's thinking it, but he dares to be bold. You can tell anything you want about Donald Trump, but one thing you can tell that he is fake, because he is real and he is no bullshit. He is real and he tells it like it is. He is passionate. He sometimes goes over the top, but he's anything but fake. He is real. At real Donald Trump, right? He's fire. We were joking yesterday all day that he's fire. He was funny yesterday also. He said some funny things. Yeah. Exactly, Frank. The average monthly income in Ukraine, if you're lucky, that's if you're lucky, is $381, because small tiny cities make a lot less than that. I wonder what Ukrainians think about Biden's stealing from them. Exactly. They have been doing this money laundering forever and stealing thousands and thousands and millions dollars from people who barely making it. That's disgusting. You think Ukrainian people are going to be excited about somebody like that, about somebody who has a son who has absolutely no skills and who is there, I'm going to say it like it is, with crack and prostitutes, and that's what he is up to, and he gets paid what, 50,000, $100,000 a month for what? He has no skills in that profession. Okay? Ukrainian people do not stand for Biden. Trust me. When my dad called me, he thought it was some kind of joke. He said, "Do you know we have a criminal case against him for everything corrupted so deeply that every the criminal case, of course, was closed, and but the money laundering was blowing up through the years. It was blowing up, and they can't cover it anymore. And some tapes came out. Hunter was about to get prosecuted, but his father, Joe Biden, replaced the prosecutor. So his son will not take responsibility for his actions. How about that? I mean, what kind of family that is? I'm not gonna tell you all. I know you've been here for a while and we're gonna be wrapping this up. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what a 14-year-old girl at the rally told me why I took a little interview from her, why she wouldn't support Biden and why she supports Trump. That's a very interesting perspective from a 14-year-old girl. I'm actually regretting for not talking, for not recording some of the conversations with people we had in a 3 hour line. I mean, I recorded for you a little video in the beginning, but then the Wi-Fi was completely shut down. But I have something from a 14-year-old girl to tell you that she understands and grown men don't. Why she stands for Trump. Well, Bill, if you think Ukraine needs our support, then we can't support somebody who destroys Ukraine. I'm going to say this again. If you think Ukraine needs our support, we can't support somebody who has been destroying my native country and a great country in general for years. We cannot support that. You can't feed somebody with one hand and, cut them with a knife with another hand. I'm just saying for those of you who are in doubts, there is no doubts. We are all learning to be a little bit more bold, like Donald J. Trump. I don't know what Canada gives. I don't have the stats. I think um, Ukraine is capable to create their own future, removing corrupt people that suck money out of Ukraine and money launder. That's helpful. Ukrainian people can also build their own economy. I don't know if most of you realize that most of the money that go into Ukraine are not going to get to the object that they are invested in. A lot of money that are going to Ukraine will never see the day of light or the light of a day, whatever. So, um, both. So, Ukrainian people can do a lot of things, but the major problem in Ukraine is corruption. Corruption, I grew up in it. Corruption is very high in Ukraine. All right, guys. I love you all, but the beauty sleep is real. So I'm gonna leave this video for a while. If you wanna watch it, I may record something a lot more concise. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I will do what's right. How about that? For those of you guys who are on Patreon, I know I had taken a break from Patreon as well, but I am back, which means we're gonna have some videos only on Patreon. And also, we will have a call at some point where we'll find a good time. We're gonna be doing some things that we are not doing on public, so I don't get harassed and threatened on the live shows like this. Or if we share too much of private things and vulnerable things, because we're still going to talk a lot about relationships and all the very vulnerable issues. And I'm really excited to record the videos that things we can learn from Donald Trump, because man, there is a lot to learn. Yes, I am a diehard fan, and so is my son. If you did not get excited watching our highlights, you can't get excited about nothing. I'm just kidding. No, maybe you can, but I think you still would get excited. Very encouraging, says James. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliments, guys. I may become even more I may become even better if I get some sleep. Because nobody sleeps after who is sleeping after Trump rally? Tell me. You're like on fire. It takes you 5 hours to come down. I agree, JB. If you want to help Ukraine, okay, how can you help Ukraine? This is how. Gonna be our ending topic. How can you help Ukraine? You pack your bags, you buy a ticket, you go to Ukraine, and you help some actual people. You help older ladies that sell vegetables. You help a waitress at the restaurant. You help by buying Ukrainian produce and Ukrainian brands and making Ukraine a good destination. Let's hope that COVID will subside significantly after the election, and we can live our life again, and we can live our life again fully, right? Let's hope. That's how you can help Ukraine. I totally agree with you, JB. When you come and you help particular people, this is how you know your help actually gets there. Because corruption in Ukraine is extreme. So, unfortunately, a lot of aid is not received. So, anyway, guys, long story short, Russians and Ukrainians love Donald Trump because he is a man of character and a man of action. From that being said, with this being said, I will see you soon. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you for your generous support, encouraging comments, and everything else. All the positive vibes and excitement. And thank you so much for sharing the excitement with me and our adventure yesterday at Trump's rally. That was one of a kind experience. I am on fire and stay tuned for more content. Have a good night. Time to get some beauty sleep. We'll see you soon, guys.